Well, you know what? I don't usually send you videos of the horses we're looking to buy today, but I wanted to get everybody an opportunity to look at where we're coming from, what we're looking at. Now, there will be, as I said to everybody before, flyers, right? There are horses on Amy's list or horses on my list that maybe I thought looked good but didn't quite make, at the time, wasn't really what we were looking for. Now, if we buy our trotters, and I want to buy 10 horses today, as I said to you, why are you smirking? I would say 4 trotting fillies, 3 trotting colts, 2 pacing colts, and 1 pacing filly, because we already have the 1 pacing filly to come in, right? The Leather Up, the full sister to Capistrano Knights. She's to come in. So there may be some of the fringe horses we filled what we're doing. We're looking for that, let's say, pacing filly or that last trotting filly, and there may be a really interesting horse that I liked, but I didn't put on my final list that walks towards us, and we all say, geez, that horse looks good. That would be a horse that would fit in. May not be on this list of 51 that I'm about to bring you as quickly as I can, but maybe a horse that may still be in play. Now, fair ball, there's 51 horses here that are greenlit. If they go for less than what I have them priced at, any one of these 51 horses could be in play. Secondly, I have a list of 20. I would hope and want to get my 10 horses I buy today. So I'm buying 10 horses today. I would want and hope that those 10 would come from this list of 20. I'm not going to give you the list of 20 because it's a little more specific and this is a pre-sale video, but I am going to give you my list of 51. These are 51 horses. Any one of these 51, I greenlit yesterday and said any one of these 51 will be absolutely accepted in our barn happily. So we're starting with number 8. Now the problem with number 8 is time. We're not going to be there for number 8, but I do have a price on number 8. And I will have Randy and Steve looking at number 8 and potentially bidding on number 8 if we can get the horse. That's Rose Run Charm. This is a long tom filly. I gotta turn this sideways, is what I have to do. There we go. This is a long tom filly, first foal from a Cantab Hall mare, and looked very, very good when I saw her yesterday. So again, Rose Run Charm is a horse that I'd be happy with, but the logistics of getting Rose Run Charm might be a little more difficult. I'm not overly worried about it. Number 19, Sweet Mocha. Now, one of our clients had messaged me and asked me to look at this filly yesterday. I had already looked at her. This would be the in-range sister to Mocha Hill. Mocha Hill is a horse that's done very well for Ron Burke, and a horse that looked great. Again, good family, but again, her immediate sibling, her sister, is a very nice filly, and Mocha Hill's sister, Sweet Mocha, is definitely on our list. Number 30 would be the first one we'll be there for. This is a Monty Mickey. I loved Dancing Mickey from Spring Run Farm. Gorgeous horse. Again, Sweet Britches is the mother. This is a Sweet Lou. This is the first colt from the Sweet Lou filly. His name is, her name, what did it say? First colt. No, first foal. This is her first foal. First foal from a Sweet Lou mare, and again, her name is Dancing Mickey. Are you following along too, honey? Yeah. Are you just saying yes to appease me? Yes. Okay. Number 35, Dublin's Tea. Now, take note. I put purple marks on the horses. Purple is pretty high on them when it's purple. We got about 15 or 16. Green is pre-sale, post-inspection. No, orange was pre-sale. Green is post-inspection. And purple is ones that I'm really focused on. A Bay filly, number 35, Dublin's Tea. This is, you'll never get this horse. The Swedes were looking at this horse yesterday. This somehow is a long tom sister to Southwind Tyrion. Southwind Tyrion's that beautiful little horse that Aki raced, made $1 million. I don't know how, but she's in this sale. Number 35, Dublin's Tea. Good looking filly. I think she may, if I'm going to be completely honest, maybe one of those overpriced horses. And I guess I shouldn't put it that way. Let's just call her expensive. And a horse that we're not completely targeting, but a horse that I do like. I talked about in the other video, Rose Run Sybil, number 43. This is a horse that I like. This is Rose Run Allison and Rose Run Yancey's sister by In Range. Now, Allison was a long tom and Yancey was an Uncle Peter. So this is an In Range sister to both of them. Number 43, Rose Run Sybil. Number 45 is a Down by the Seaside colt. Now, an odd story. Big colt, very good looking colt, nice video, very thick. The the second dam, Tricky Tushy, and I don't know where they found this mare from, but the second dam, Tricky Tushy, it was racing and doing well when I was a caretaker at Blue Bonnets in Montreal. That's the second dam. Yeah, really old, but only one horse out of the first dam, Chaka, $47,000 made, and it's an all bets off. I think it's fair to assume right now that it's a sire upgrade, if I was to say. So, 45, non-stop Seaside, good-looking horse. Number 48, I really, really like. This was a down by the Seaside, out of a sister to Heston Blue Chip and Sunfire Blue Chip and Carbine. Her name is Blow Pop. She was a Sweet Lou. This is a filly we will likely be targeting. I like her a lot, and I think she is a filly that will definitely fit in. If we're to buy one pacing filly, I would be very happy if it was number 48. Number 54 is a Volstead. This is What a Mission Sister by Volstead, and she was bigger than What a Mission. He was a small horse. She's bigger than What a Mission, put together very, very good. She looked very good in the shed row when I saw her yesterday. Really happy with what I saw for number 54. Out of Winterwood, Sweet and Steady. This is a Volstead out of Turquoise Sweetie, who is the mother of Barn Girl, who made 800, but also What a Mission, who made 100. Number 55, Pistol Range. This is a in-range colt out of 24K Magic is the mare. This is Ty Lloyd's mare, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, the colt himself looked very, very good. Really happy with him. Again, I have prices on all these horses. I'm not going to tell you the prices, but I have prices on all these horses. And rest assured, if they come to our barn, they have gone for less than what I had priced them at. Next, number 56, the next one in the ring, Rose Run Charlie. This is the Catch the Fire sister to Rose Run Zeke. I like this filly. There's not a lot of Catch the Fires. We had the one, Fire and Shine. She was really hot and bully. I liked her at the end of her 2-year-old season. She did not come back good at 3, and we ended up selling her. But that was our only foray into the market of Catch the Fire, so to speak. There has been some good ones. So I would say he's a marketable stallion in Ohio. And this is a very, very good looking filly. Rose Run Charlie, number 56. Number 71, Rose Run Chaos. It's got another good consignment Archie did. They look nice. Now this is the first foal from an EL Titan. The entire pedigree is okay, but this particular colt, Triumphant Caviar colt, he's really heavy. He's put together well. He looks good. He's got a sharp head on him. I really like what I saw from number 71. I liked his video. I liked him in person. A lot of purple on this page, Amy. See, you're not looking. See, look right here. See, purple on the bottom. Some purples. Number 71, Rose Run Chaos. Number 74, Sunshine on the Range. This is obviously an in-range. Now there's 2 horses with this Lady Rainbow pedigree in the sale. The first one is this in-range colt. The second one is a Guardian Angel AS with Lady Rainbow in the 3rd dam. And I like both of these particular horses. This is the first one to come in the sale ring. I believe the next one is in the mid-200s. Number 74, Sunshine on the Range. This is the second foal from a Cantab Hall mare. I shouldn't say that, hold on. Yeah, 2 previous foals. This is the 3rd foal from a Cantab Hall mare. Her name, Array of Sunshine. This is an in-range colt, number 74, Sunshine on the Range. Number 80, I'm Fancy Like's Roan brother. I like this colt a lot. He's a summa cum laude. There was a lot of people looking at him. He doesn't look like I'm Fancy Like. He's a much bigger, stronger specimen. Horse just looks very, very good. His video was good, and he looks just like that in the shed row. Pretty hard not to like number 80, Spring Range. Again, we're likely only to buy 1 pacing filly and 2 pacing colts, and this is the first one that is very seriously on my list. Perfect Instead, number 85. This is a Volstead filly. The second dam is the dam of Victory. Victory is coming in all gas, no brakes horse that we had. I like this horse's video, but I like this horse a lot, even a lot more its presence in. I was asking about, actually a little side note, I was asking about the Buckeye owner bonus. And it's weird because they had this pot of money I think it was $700,000 that they were going to use as bonus money for horses owned in Ohio, but they don't know how much the percentage is going to be yet. So you're going to own a horse, and at some point through the year, they're going to calculate how many horses are eligible for that program and how much money each horse has made. And from that total...
They're not going to be able to figure out the number until the horse is raised.
Until it's done, exactly. So it's the first program where, like Kentucky says, no, we're going to give you 50% or 100%, right? And it's not like an owner's bonus, or it's not like a breeder's bonus, it's an owner's bonus. So what they have is this pool of money, then they're going to figure out how many horses are eligible to that pool of money. Then from that, they're going to figure out how much...
Did Kentucky do that again?
Yep.
Did we get the money
At the end of the year, we do. They send it out. Yeah, at the end of the year. It was like November or December.
Yeah.
So,
they just send a random check.
Yep, they just tell you how much it is, and that's that. So with this owner's bonus, it's not like a breeder's bonus. So this owner's bonus is going to be at the end of the year. They're going to say, well, here's the money we had. Here's the horses that were eligible. Here's how much they made. What percentage of that goes to each horse? It's going to be a difficult calculation.
I don't know how they're going to do that. So it's not going to be based
I might be wrong.
It's
Yeah.
going to be based on whether or not your horse raced or not.
No, it'll be based on earnings. So that's the whole thing, is that I believe it is. Now, as I say that to you, I was listening as carefully as I could, but it was complex, so I may have made a mistake. But it's my understanding that the percentage you get, so say your horse made $38,000, you say, well, you get a 5% bonus for your horse. That percentage will be based on how many horses in the program, or how much each horse in the program made, right? Or how and then they're going to calculate a percentage. I don't understand how they're going to do it, but that's the owners. That is the Buckeye owner's bonus. And number 85, Perfect Instead, is eligible to that bonus. I liked this filly. A couple of horses just really caught my eye, and that's why I was joking about the purple. But I used the purple just to refresh my memory. This was a horse that you truly liked. Not just the pedigree, not just the video, maybe not just the inspection, but just everything about the horse. This is one you should really keep your eye on. Number 85, Perfect Instead, was one of those horses. Number 90, One Fine Mickey. I saw a number of Monty Mickeys I liked yesterday, and I was worried I might not see any, especially even more worried because we have one right in the field, a weanling right now. So this is a Monty Mickey colt, brother to General Idea. This just one of those horses again that kind of caught my eye. Number 90 I really liked, and there's the price I put on the horse too. So number 90, One Fine Mickey, another one of those Ohio, Kentucky. No, this is an Ohio and Kentucky eligible, dual eligible Monty Mickey colt, February 17th. Next, number 92, Millie Dollar Baby. This is a ready for money out of Ariella, who's Robin Banks and those horses. You see them in the Ohio sales all the time. The pedigree is okay, middle of the road. There's nobody that just jumps off the page at you. But a lot of horses at 1 races and a lot of horses at 1 races at 2, which I always look at, right? We plan on our 2-year-olds racing. And if I see a whole pedigree full of horses with 2-year-olds racing, it obviously gives me a little more reassurance that this is a family. And if you look, there's families that will, and this is something I look for all the time, families that have 3-year-olds that race, not a lot of 2-year-old marks. I'm more likely to just lean away from those horses somewhat. When I see a family full of 2-year-olds that raced, took marks, and made money into, I'm more likely to be a little more interested in them. Millie Dollar Baby is one of those horses also. 96, Bella Dale. This is a down by the seaside filly, out of a sister to Peaky Sneaky. First foal from Roxy Lady, a roll with Joe, sister to Peaky Sneaky. I saw this filly. I think she's going to sell very well, actually. I can't imagine this is one of the ones we acquire, but if it is, I'd be more than happy to have number 96, Bella Dale. Number 98, Barcelona Mickey. This is a Monty Mickey colt out of Midland Acres. Again, the second dam, the dam of Bulldog Hanover. Very good looking colt. He's got some roughness on him. He's got a big cut on the inside of his knee, so some cosmetic stuff going on there, but nothing serious. Number 98, Barcelona Mickey, is a horse I like. Number 99, very next horse in the ring, Winterwood Long Tom. This is the same family as What a Mission, although this is a Long Tom and a Barn Raid. Barn Raid is a sister to Barn Girl and What a Mission. So same family, different branch. This one, a long Tom. I didn't mind this colt also. I liked the way he moved in the field. I liked the way he looked in the shed row. I like the colt. He's a nice colt. Next is number 103. This is a What the Hill. This is the Finish Line, Fly On family. And then down in the third dam, you see Blur. Good family, decent family. Dublin Zing. This is a Dublin Valley horse, February 3rd filly. Another filly that was on my list earlier on, number 106, is the full sister to Big Ranger. This horse is probably going to be one of the sale toppers, I would imagine. Not a gigantic filly. You know what she looks like? Melisandre. But now, like, she's going to be a bigger filly than Melisandre. But when they pulled her out, I looked at Randy and I said, you know who she looks like? So, In Range, Blue Ranger is the name of the In Range filly, the full sister to Big Ranger, who is arguably the best colt in Ohio right now. Number 110, Dynasty Money. This is a Ready for Money. Again, nothing on the page, not down to the fourth dam do you know horses that jump out at you. I know the third dam also 7 carats in those horses. I've seen lots of those. Down in the fourth dam is Cricket Hall. You'll find Chicago Hall, Casanova Hall in there. First and second dams kind of light. The first dam is a Swan for All sister to Tactical Dynasty. Tactical Dynasty, 170,000 made, timed at 52 and 4. This is the first foal from the Swan for All mare. Big filly. A colt, I'm sorry. A big Ready for Money colt. April 30th, and again, one of those Ohio Buckeye owner bonuses coming out of Springhaven. Number 110, interesting colt. Another colt next is number 118. This is a long Tom brother to Demonic Nico. You may know that name because that horse raced in Ohio and in Oak Grove, if I'm not mistaken. Irv Miller, Atlee Bender, and Demonic Nico. Dan Noble won quite handily. This is one of the best trotting fillies in the state of Ohio, and this is the long Tom brother. Demonic Nico is an In Range. This is a long Tom brother to him. This colt will probably sell fairly strong also, I would imagine. Next horse in the ring, a Volstead colt, one of those bonus horses also. Flirt and Miss, I know this family very well. This is a really good looking colt by Volstead also. I told you, I thought the Volsteads would be a little soft today. I might be wrong. They may be strong. They're still very highly sought after. But when you have In Range and you have Ready for Money, who have made such a splash this year, I think you're going to see Uncle Peter's take a little bit of a dip, What the Hills take a little bit of a dip, and you may also see the Volsteads do the same. And if they do, it could be a very Volstead day for the stable here in southern Ohio. Number 129, you talk about dipping. Oh, a sire that's always done good for us, and I think that trend will continue. Now he's not in Ohio anymore, so it won't continue much longer, but it'll continue into next year too, I believe, and that is Creatine. Number 129 is a filly by Creatine, and this is a sister to Jeff Conger's horse, Rose Run Arch. What a beautiful horse he is. I see him training all the time. This is the Creatine sister. I like this filly. I like everything about her. She's put together well, and although her brother hasn't had the greatest sophomore season either, has not come back the greatest. We know all about that with plenty of ours also. Still a very nice horse. Number 132 is a Ready for Money colt, Me Ready. This is I like this horse. This is the colt, March 14th colt, the brother to Muscle Hustle, Supergirl Riley. Steve told me he owned this horse, Supergirl Molly, down at the bottom. But a very good family, but one of those kind of sneaky good families. I'm pretty interested in what I've seen from this horse when it was on the floor. I believe Randy and Bob were ones that actually said, hey, go look at this horse. And when we did pull her out, in fact, he was a very good looking horse. Number 132, Me Ready, on our list. I told you there was 51. Number 134, there's 51. Number 134, Cryptid C. That's it, right? Cryptid C, yep. This is always a virgin mare, second foal, who's a sister to Vertical Horizon. That's always a very good family. Cryptid C, big colt. I liked him a lot when I saw him over at Alliance Bloodstock. Alliance Bloodstock is new. That's a combination of Bob Bonney and Diamond Creek. So you have two barns that merged to form Alliance Bloodstock. Yeah, good look. Yeah, there's good.
So there's no Northwood.
I don't know. That's a great question. I'm not sure. All I know is Northwood and Diamond Creek are selling here. There's no Diamond Creek or Northwood horses in the Ohio sale. I'm not sure about. Actually, Diamond Creek is selling in Lexington. You've seen Alliance at Lexington? Have you seen Diamond Creek at Lexington? Yeah, I'm sure you have. Don't worry, you only have 970 horses to go. Number 134, Down by the Seaside, one of those bonus horses also. March 11th foal, the Down by the Seaside colt, out of an Always a Virgin mare. Number 136, a Monty Mickey, another one that I liked a lot. This one's out of Midland, another one of the bonus horses. Really happy with the way this colt looked here. This is a Monty Mickey brother to. I was worried about that police officer coming here. Monty Mickey brother to Artful Dancer. Really happy with what I've seen from the Monty Mickeys, and I said not just because I'm interested in potentially bidding on a first crop sire like Monty Mickey, but I'm interested in the fact that we also have one in the field, a weanling. Back down to Coast Country. A weanling of Monty Mickey. So this is March 21st, one of those bonus horses. Monty Mickey out of Dancin' Carol. Good horse herself, 81,852. And she is the mother of Artful Dancer. Number 140, Uncle Peter. Here's an Uncle Peter colt, very, very big colt actually, from Hickory Lane. I remember seeing this horse. He is a giant, but very polite, very quiet. You know, the Uncle Peters can get pretty warm and rude at times. Not this guy. He was like a big, gentle giant. Number 140, his name is Venture. Number 159, and Down by the Seaside at a Forever Missy. Down by the Seaside at a Forever Missy. This is another one of the bonus horses. Spring Run Firm. Smaller and stout. Nice looker. Oh, I remember this horse. Well put together. Really, really nice colt here. And as I said, another one of those bonus horses. 166. This is a smaller horse. This is a Mission Accepted. A Mission Accepted. Black Magic's the brothers. Celebrate with Me. This is an incredibly gifted family. And I just don't know how the Mission Accepted will be accepted in the sale today. So keeping a very close eye on 166. 169 Down by the Seaside. The second dam is the dam of Hands Off My Cookie. Very nice. Nice filly. I said she was cranky. She must have been at somebody or struck at somebody. Number 169 Down by the Sandbar. This is a filly. Again, one of the bonus horses. A lot of the bonus horses in this sale. May 14th, filly selling out of Dublin Valley. 172 is an in-range plunged Passion. Another bonus horse. February 24th colt. This is a first foal from a Jarmbro mare. The second dam is a dam of Adamsville Road. He was an incredibly nice horse. Milligan School, you know that line, right, honey? Milligan School on the bottom. Are you not following along? You know who I saw yesterday? A longtime brother to Matt's MVP, and he looks just like him. I know. Matt's MVP was nice. He didn't do what we wanted to, but he was nice at times. We won like 2 or 3 races with him. I saw the pictures on the wall the other day. But he was my MVP, and he wasn't the soundest horse. This is a long tom, and this colt actually looks really good. Single eligibility, Ohio eligible. There's no bonus program hooked onto this horse. I wonder if that's going to play a role moving forward. I have no idea. I put the twin of Matt is all I put. So this is Matt's MVP. This is Free Willy Hanover, double strength. This is a good family, top to bottom, and a nice colt here, number 189. Along Comes Caleb is the name of this horse. 196, purple. It's a purple in here. Volstead out of kind of cool lady. I like the family. I mean, it's one of those also, just a lot of race horses, good aged race horses in the family. No giant standout stake horses. But again, just a good looking horse from Dublin Valley. Number 196, I'm a Wanted Man. Number 200 is a Quattro de Julio colt. Now that's important because we have a Quattro de Julio colt out of My Jazz. And this is a very, very good looking colt here. Really happy with what I saw. LMN standardbred. So this is Mitch Nault. Mitch Nault's horse, an Ohio bonus horse, and a very, very good looking colt. I liked everything I saw with number 200, Bella's Firecracker. Number 201, next one in the ring, Action Uncle. This is, I believe, one of the only Action Uncles. Randy and Bob like this horse a lot. I love this colt. He is out of Lady Cameron, who won some stake races in her own right. 108,000 made, 2-year-old mark of 155-2. And she is a sister to Looks Like a Chippendale. I like the family. I like the horse, but most importantly, I like this colt. February 14th. That's Valentine's Day, right? A Valentine's Day colt. His name is Cam's Flashy Action. Lady Bountiful. This is a long Tom. Oh, look who I saw in the second dam. Canali Hanover. This was a horse that Randy and Bob liked also, I believe, a filly. Good looking filly. Another one of the bonus horses out of Dublin Valley. Really happy with the way she looked when I pulled her out. She had a great video, but had a great personality. Looked great out on the floor. 13 more, guys. Catching the last flight. This is a Catch the Fire colt. I think I only like 2 in the sale. This is a Catch the Fire colt. Another one of those horses where nothing jumps off the page at you. Just everything on the page says she's good family, strong family, lots of 2-year-old marks. Really happy with Catching the Last Flight, number 205. Number 212, Down by the Cowboy. You remember the horse that we had? Yeah. This is the full brother to Captain Cowboy. Unfortunately, he was a horse that got injured with us and never got the race. This is the full brother. He is a very, very good looking horse. My only dig on Cowboy when we had him was he hit the ground hard and he was a very big, coarse animal. This is a much more athletic looking, streamlined colt, and a colt that I thought would fit very, very good in our barn. Down by the Cowboy is a horse I'm going to be watching very closely today as hip number 212 wanders into the ring. Another one of the bonus horses also. Number 228, this is Tennessee Tom and Aunt Sarah's half-sister by Long Tom. Now, Sarah was an Uncle Peter, obviously a full sister to Tennessee Tom. Now, Aunt Sarah was not without her imperfections when we bought her, and that kind of manifested the entire time we trained her down. She had some soreness issue problems, and we just turned her out to let her grow up and fill out. I don't think there'll be a problem as a sophomore, as a 3-year-old, but they were towards the middle part of the summer for her, and we ended up turning her out to bring her back at 3. This is her half-sister, Miss Chattanooga. A horse I liked a lot, read a Marvin Raber's consignment also, Popular Expert. This is a What the Hill. And again, I think we're going to find bargains in the What the Hills, and we always do with the Uncle Peters. So this is a horse I'm going to be watching fill up our buckets. Number 230, Popular Expert. This is Whitman Spur, brother Rembrandt Spur. Every year he has one out of this family. And this is the one for this year. Very good looking colt. Again, a bonus colt. What the Hill, April 2nd colt. Number 230, Popular Expert. Rose Run Chief. This is another one of Archie's horses. This is a Volstead March the 19th colt. I loved his gait in his video. Really nice out on the floor. I liked everything about this horse. Young family. The mother is a sister to Rose Run Sydney, Rose Run Yene. Her name was Rose Run Value. And she had an Uncle Peter last year, Rose Run Ashton. Raced it too. Hasn't lit the world on fire as of yet. But this again is the first colt. Ashton was a filly. So number 233, Rose Run Chief. Number 237, What's the Mystery? This is a What the Hill, don't you say it's sister. Or What the Hill. Amy put a little narrow up front. I put, but I like it. Number 237, What a Mystery. Little narrow up front, but I like the What the Hill filly. I don't think she's going to strike her knees, but a little more narrow than a lot of the horses we're looking at, granted. But a good looking horse, and I liked her presence when I saw her. Number 237, What the Mystery. Number 249, Mama Drama. This is an Uncle Peter sister to Susie D. Susie D was an Uncle Peter, so a full sister to Susie D. Do you want Starbucks again? It's right here. No? Okay. Well then, having to pee is important also.
You gave me 1 second to answer.
I would think having to pee would be on the top of the list. That would even come before Starbucks. Now you're going to have to wait a little bit. Mama Drama. Susie D's sister, again, one of the bonus horses. The Uncle Peters are always very, and I don't mean to portray him as a cheaper sire, but Uncle Peter is one of those take him or leave him sires. There is a lot of people that hate Uncle Peters. I am not one of them. They've done us a lot of good. They continue to do us a lot of good, and I'm certainly not going to shy away from them. And again, you always find a lot of value in them because of that kind of take him or leave him type feeling when it comes to the stud himself. I like Uncle Peter. I'm going to be watching 249 Mama Drama. What's that one?
Ready for money at Lexington.
Yeah, there's a lot of ready for monies and stuff at Lexington. Yeah, Randy was telling me. Number 43 at Lexington?
Yeah.
Did I say Be a Magician?
Yeah.
Get your money in the water, but yeah, good looking horse. I did not notice that one. This is number 250, Tiki Bar Party. I saw this horse towards the end of the sale. They brought this horse out. Gorgeous horse. Not a big horse. This is a summa cum laude. I've raced against her brother, Stop Sharing. This is the Mike Wilder, Dan Altmeyer horse that they sold to Burke. He was okay as a 3-year-old, I guess. But this is a summa cum laude colt. I don't know if this guy's going to make it to us. I'd find it hard to believe that we haven't bought 2 pacing colts by number 250. But if we didn't, we will be watching number 250, Tiki Bar Party. Number 252 is a What the Hill colt. What a Houdini. This is the sister out of his sister to 24K Magic. Now we're interested in the 24K Magic foal. That's earlier on. This is the What the Hill out of the sister Magical Angel by Archangel. Again, I liked everything about this horse. Really happy with it. 259 Aiming to Please. This is the Guardian Angel with the Lady Rainbow in the 3rd dam I referred to earlier on. I think the first one was number 74 where she was in the 2nd dam. This is the 3rd dam. It's a Guardian Angel AS out of Father Patrick Mare. Again, one of those owner bonus horses. My 49th horse on my list in range. The 2nd dam is Harper Blue Chip Blissful Range, number 270, a filly, one of the bonus horses. March 9th. Looked very good. I liked everything about this filly when I saw her. Number 271 is a Monty Mickey colt. Again, are we going to still need a colt by the time we get to 271? I doubt it. But if we do, number 271 will be on my list. And the last horse in the sale, I believe, is number 280. And this is a filly. Owner bonus filly out of Trackside Farm. She is a Long Tom out of an RC Royalty mare. We went over and looked at her. Really, really nice looking filly. I liked everything I saw from her also. So number 280. There you have it. 51 horses on my list for today. You can follow along. If you're one of our bucket holders, you'll be eligible to buy shares in any of the horses we buy today before everybody else will. So if you're a bucket holder, follow very closely. If you're not, I'm sure there'll be shares left for you when that window closes. I believe it's probably 72 hours, but I'll make that clearer after the sale. For right now, have a great day, everybody. The sale starts in 24 minutes. We'll be there in about 35, and we'll talk to you all very soon.